Alright, but what if? What if we did it? What if we made that new mech and did Operation Wall Climber with it? Alright. We got 3 tank legs. This one's got the highest weight limit. Highest stability, highest load limit. Not great travel speed. This one's travel speed is fucking even worse. Oh my god. So this is the fast one if we're doing a fast tank leg. What does this one give you then? So that one gives you, I guess this one gives you better all-around defenses or something. Oh, this has better thrust, but worse travel speed. Is travel speed, like, non-boosting, then? Okay. So non-boost travel speed. This one's the slowest while not boosting. Has really shitty quick boosts. So the weird thing about the tanks is, like, thrusters are part of them. So I don't think about thrusters when I'm using this. So if I care about quick boosting, this is the one. If we care about putting on some heavy shit, then we do the... Let's start with this base and just see what we're doing here. I know I wanted... I know what I want my main weapons to be. One of them was flamethrower. No, not napalm bomb. There we go. Bad cook. This was really low attack power and everything, but it does other interesting stuff. I want to try it. On this side, we want the bomb tosser. That thing. And then it's about what we do with our shoulders. And I have no idea. I feel like maybe because we kind of drifted away from missiles on most of our mechs. Maybe this is the one we go back to being missile focused specifically. Actually, don't have a lot of options for missiles on my right shoulder. But we got verticals and we got split. Oh, that was that really weird one. Right. Don't like that. Let's go with the big stack of verticals that we have. Maybe this one. Those just kind of straight shooters. How do these two compare? Wildly good range on that other one. A few more missiles overall. Not substantially different reload speed. Stick to the verticals on that one for now, unless I have, like, way better verticals on this side. Which I don't. Gonna have to invest in some more missile launchers. As I am now noticing, I haven't thought about missile launchers in a while, I guess. These are limited in what I have. Alright, real quick, let's just... Oh, I have to, I have to come up with a name for it. What would we call this mech? We have more pieces I need to change, but I want to make sure I don't save over something. You were gonna say missiles? This is all about explosives and a flamethrower. Maybe like, God, I'm thinking like... So I'm thinking like mining, right? Because you use like TNT and stuff with mining. So I'm trying to think of like, what's an explosives thing that like feels mine adjacent? So I don't just want to call it like TNT or something, but... Like a detonator, maybe, or... What's the... Like, is there a specific... I'm wondering if there's a specific name for the, like, plunger type of explosive thing that you always see in, like, old cartoons. Plunger name. In the real world, these are called blasting machines. That's not fucking exciting. So they're just called blaster machines. They don't have like a cool, weird name. Damn it. Okay. Bliss Blaster? Sounds like the name of a fucking, like, Jamba Juice combo. Blaster might work, though. There might be something with Blaster. I just don't think Bliss is it. I could goof off with, like... Wasn't there that old, like... Math Blaster thing? Wasn't one of those called Master Blaster? Something stupid like that. Blastard. Oh, like Bastard. That's actually pretty good. Blastard. I kind of like that. Alright. I do have to change a couple of these other bits. Okay. So if we're caring about missiles and close range shit, we don't really... We're not going to have to care about range stuff as much, I think. So what are the good missile? These are the two best ones for missiles. For missile lock and missile correction. The assist stuff shouldn't matter, because that's only with firearms, right? Yeah, aim targeting, and the targeting for missiles is separate. So what's the difference between correction and... That just modifies the time it takes to lock on. So basic correction's probably better. Just because normally what we care about... A lot of times the things that we would struggle with would be single target, right? We have other ways to try to deal with multi-target. So I think this is the one we want. And then battery. What would we care about battery-wise? Probably only really going to be assault boosting. Our quick boost reload time has a pretty long window. So I could see like this kind making sense. Lower capacity, but oh no, that one would put me in overload. But I could see something where the recharge and supply recovery being what matters to us working. Which means we kind of have the best one for what we can do there without energy consumption being an issue already. Alternatively, we could try one of these ones and just assume we won't run out that much. Maybe just the highest capacity one we can do here. Let's try this. Just give ourselves all the capacity in the world. That's the shockwave one. This one, a barrier that trails with you. So put a shield on yourself. Terminal armor and pulse protection. Don't like pulse protection, but maybe like the shield around us, make us just even tankier sometimes. Or the explosion. Explosion is also just good. I like the attack power on it. We'll leave it like this for now. These other bits we do need to change still, though. We only really picked weapons. So what do we want on this? We want just, like, tanky shit, or do we want stability and stuff? We're already getting a ton of health from our legs. We can kind of put on basically anything we want because we have all the weight in the world. Amp it up all I can. Yeah. None of these flatheads actually make sense. Not really. Kind of cool looking, but they don't really... I guess this one's just high HP, high defenses. Which isn't bad. Don't think I wonder if scan distance matters for me since I'm doing missiles. Maybe we just go for stability, attitude stability. To try to get staggered less. Maximum AC load stuff. So this one would have the absolute highest attitude stability. Kind of a look. What I currently have on would be this one. Let's just go for the maximum attitude stability one for now. Chest, we get to put on one of these giant hunking chests if we want. Put this guy on. Better booster efficiency. I don't care about booster efficiency. Maybe this is the piece we do care about booster efficiency. Our generator... Oof. We're like right up on our energy cap. We have to be a little bit careful with EN load. Oh no, I see. Some of these affect EN load. That's why. Okay. So this one will put us like right at our EN load. Just a big chunk of metal. See if anything else looks comparable in a way that I like. I kind of like this one. But not enough. Also kind of looking at the quick boost reload time stuff. Wonder if I should try to do one that balances somewhere between, maybe I just don't care about quick boost reload time. We have to eat it on this one. We're making a weird different build, you know? We gotta not worry so much about that. This mech isn't necessarily going to be about that. Reduce the amount of consumed from quick boosts, but if our quick boosts have a long thing, that doesn't matter. I don't really like the look of this one that much, but this one feels like it might be the right one. It's just all tanky shit. Alright, we'll do it. Arms! Alright, we don't care about firearm specialization, really. I don't know if we care about recoil control, because we're just kind of doing something weird with this. Like, honestly, with what I want to do with my arms, this might be entirely the wrong the wrong kind of build for it, but we'll see. I don't really think recoil control is something we're going to have to care about. Because our shoulders are what has all the, like, big heavy stuff going. Yeah, let's just do the big armored ass looking ones. Alright, we gotta change the paint real quick, because they all have to have different paint jobs. What do we want for this guy? Kind of like that, kind of like brassy tone. Looked alright. Don't really have like a red mech. Could do like dark black and red there. That one's too red for me. I think this one might be decent. Most of the other ones that are red are just like all red. We'll do this for now. We'll change our device color, maybe. The blue's fine. It contrasts well. Alright. Let's take this onto a random mission and see if it feels absolutely terrible. Operation Wall Climber, no less. We'll see what the hell this thing feels like.
This request comes straight from Archibus headquarters.
I feel like I need to invest in, like, the biggest missile racks I can find. Which I just haven't bought yet. We have a ton of weight available to us.
This is an operation of my own design. Consider it a privilege to be called to participate.
Okay, this is the same as normal, if I'm not mistaken. So we don't need that part. Let's try this. Let's see what kind of weird nightmare of a machine we just built.
The wall. Show them you're worth the credits. 621.
And I put off building this thing for the entire last playthrough, basically. But I kept saying, one of these days I have to make a tank mech. And this flamethrower with explosives case combo just felt like the one I wanted to try.
Take out the Gatling cannons
Zoom.
protecting the city, and the Baus tetrapod MT further in. There's heavy fire coming from up top. 621. Keep an eye out for cover.
You'll never climb the wall, corporation.
I'm trying to remember how the how did the... Oh, there's the drift. Okay. I was trying to remember how to do the drifty thing. Zoom. Oh, tank mech. You're so weird to move.
Gatling cannons destroyed. The friendly MT squad will take care of the city. You take care of the Baus tetrapod MT 621.
Force in act. We stand as one. Die, mercenary.
Ow. God, I got all kinds of AP on this thing.
There's an AC behind him.
Another one.
Okay. I mean, that worked.
Tetrapod MT eliminated.
Felt weird, but it worked.
Threat in the city.
Y'all can't deny it.
Access the bulkhead and break into the wall.
Oh my god, this thing definitely controls fucking different, though, let me tell ya. I can't, like, turn on a dime in the way I'm used to, you know? Rotate, you bitch.
Do you read me? This is V4 Rusty. You're fast. Guess you're sharper than they say. I'll have to step up my own game. A numbered Vesper is an elite. But remember, even Balaam couldn't crack the wall. Don't count on him too much.
Enemy attack. We send backup. We're taking too much fire.
I mean, it's working. It's very weird,
There should be a lift.
and I definitely need...
This close.
I feel like I need way bigger missile racks. But other than that, this is working. Better than, like, our first attempt at Space Needle, for example.
I've dispatched a supply Sherpa. Make sure you resupply.
I would love to, thank you. It's not all... It feels very awful to control, but I think that's just because I've haven't really been using this type of mech before, right? Oh my god! Go the way I want you! These damn treads. Alright. So I have the
You must be Raven.
vertical missiles. So this boss isn't exactly going to be rough,
Walter's hounds.
but it's going to be a different way to fight it for sure.
Interesting. You ready to climb the wall?
Hey there, giant thing that only has shields on one side.
That's the Juggernaut. Heavy mobile.
Ooh, I didn't dodge. Okay.
It won't be able to keep up with Steel Haze. I'll distract it while you hit its blind spot. Watch out. It's coming. That's the stuff. Walter knows how to pick it.
Flamethrower! This is actually working way better than I would have expected.
This is V4.
I'm not super clear what my flamethrower status effect is.
Just got an update from Snail at command.
This is working.
We've got enemy reinforcements incoming. If I don't intercept them, we're both toast. Hate to leave you like this, but you'll have to finish without me. He's gone. So much for our decoy.
Room. Find myself struggling to get out of the way. I mean, maybe our tools are just good, but also
Confirmed.
that kind of was just working.
Operation Wall Climber is a success. That pilot, Rusty, it seems he knew who you really are.
Interesting.
Matter. I've taken that contingency into account.
Blastard really looks like a I mean, that, yeah. I let this thing ram me multiple times and it kind of didn't matter. Which is fun in its own way. Alright, we got to invest in some more specific missile racks. The biggest missile racks we can find for these shoulders.
We're war buddies now. I think I should tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
During Operation Wall Climber,
I know, they wanted to leave me at a
Artemis was planning to
sacrifice.
sacrifice you.
Thank you, Rusty.
Plan was to use independent mercenaries to clear the way so that the Vespers could step in and take over. But instead, you took the wall.
You sure did.
Both the higher-ups and the Rubiconians are going to remember the name Raven now. As will I.
I miss you, Rusty. I hope we're friends in this playthrough. I really do. Okay, what just absolute massive missile racks can we buy? There's a 2-split missile. That's not absolutely massive. This one's pretty big. 12er. 12er vertical. Oh, there's also the silly ones from, what's her name? Carla. The soup. Alright, what is the reload time on those? 8 seconds on that one. 7.5 on this one. Kind of a small one there. Okay, let's get the 12er vertical here. And is there some other set on this side that I'm able to get? Not immediately, obviously, but like eventually. Maybe we end up with the scatter missiles on that side. Is this really the biggest dual launcher? Is the 6? I'm not surprised. I thought there'd be a bigger... Alright, we got one bigger missile rack. Boom. On this side, can we just put these ones on for now? That's basically the same as the split, except for massive. Shooting 10. There's a part of me that kind of wants to try to get, like, the bigger dual one, though. So we have just, like, angles that are coming in, you know? Well, these are our biggest missile racks at the moment. So we're loading them on. What are we at here? Prisoner rescue. This is new, isn't it? Obstruct the mandatory inspection? It's not like investigate the... This is a new one. Alright, well, it's not a decision, but let's do the new one first. New mech, new mission.
Got a job for you, 621. A request from an independent mercenary, call sign Kate. Check the briefing.
Okay.
Greetings, Raven.
Hi, Kate. Who the fuck are you?
My name is Kate Markson. I have a special request to ask of you.
Okay.
It concerns the elimination of PCA mandatory inspection squads dispatched to Baus Arsenal Number 2. Aside from Subject Guard, the PCA has also sent an LC squad to put further pressure on Baus.
I mean, LCs are a
Baus, however,
Chapter 3 enemy.
with a raid by independent mercenaries.
So we're definitely on a track that has us fighting all these late game enemies in Chapter 1.
I need you to lie
Which
in
is
wait
very
inside
different.
the arsenal and ambush the Vanguard squad.
Ambush.
Their rearguard squad outside, then rendezvous with you.
Okay.
That concludes the briefing. Looking forward to working together.
Call sign Kate. Just real quick. Does this tell me the call sign of the person? Yes, but Kate is not in this list. So it's like it's not this person. Chartreuse with the Amber Ox. I thought maybe it was like one of those people we fought in that weird other Raven mission the other day. Okay. Let's lie in wait with our new silly mech. Our 17,500 health mech. This thing has like almost double the health of Stinger, which is really goofy to me.
Whatever happens, handle it. Just like you always do.
We're gonna have to try taking this thing against Balteus when we do the Balteus mission.
Main system activating combat mode.
Hello, I have big missile racks, thank you.
Eliminate the PCA's mandatory inspection squads.
I'm grateful for your support, Raven.
You're welcome, Kate.
Later on.
Code 1-5. Unknown AC. Where did it come from? Eliminate it.
Subject Guard sentry MTs. Watch out for their laser fire.
Code 5. Inspection squad, we have one AC coming in hot.
Deploy for combat.
I just shot so many missiles at you, my man. Stop running away, please. There we go. Cooldown on quick boost feels so weird. I like really cannot quick boost in this thing much. I have a lot of changes I have to make in this mech for how movement works, which is probably the reason it feels so awkward to me.
Ghost 3-1C, sustaining fire from an unknown AC. Support. Don't give that AC an inch.
Raven, don't underestimate those LCs. Though mass-produced, they're an essential component of the PCA suppression force.
Explosions everywhere.
We're being pushed back. Got that AC down. This inspection is a priority operation.
AP at 50%.
Looks like you're clear here.
I mean, I'm definitely able to just stick to things in this thing.
Good work.
This is feeling okay.
She's not even registered in the arena. Be ready for company if her plan
Yes.
to ambush the
All the various legs have some kind of difference in how mobility works. This one's just the starkest difference, I guess, is how I'd put it.
Code 7-8, requesting backup. Taking heavy fire. This position's under attack too. Presently exchanging fire.
right on schedule. Looks like Kate's on the move.
Movement, please. How do I get up there? There we go. This is what we were looking for.
Confirmed. The inspection squad inside the arsenal has been wiped out. It looks like we beat Kate.
Raven, I've finished mopping up, but I have something to report. The PCA has made an unexpected move.
Uh-huh.
Let's rendezvous for now.
You heard the lady. Updating marker data.
I feel like I'm probably gonna have to replay this mission to be thorough on it, but we'll see when we're done. With all these like troughs or whatever down here, I feel like there's probably a hidden battle or something in one of them. Alright, Kate, what's up? And who are you?
Raven the wall climber, I presume.
Yeah, that's me. This is sounding like fight music, though.
As much as I'd love to stop and chat, I'm afraid we're rather pressed for time.
Okay, no, still an ally, alright.
Attending scene. We've got a 3-1C on our hands.
Oh, it's that thing.
Mercs made a big mistake. System authorization.
That boss fight mech from our first run through.
Special Forces. What is this?
Their suppression fleet is coming to Rubicon. These are just the outriders.
621. There's no avoiding this encounter now. Wipe them out.
I will say, as much as I like this little explosives case, it might be the piece of this build that feels the least like it's doing what I want it to. It's very cool, I like it, but considering most of our stagger and stuff is coming from the missiles on the top, I feel like we should have just like a giant bazooka or something in that hand to capitalize on our staggers better. Something that just absolutely wrecks somebody, you know?
Raven.
One hostile left. It's not over yet, 621.
Man, what's she doing? I have to get into this thing's, like, front. Not easy for this mech. So I don't feel like I can kind of turn on a dime, right?
Inspection followed the last Special Forces deployment. What happened to the arsenal?
Outstanding work, Raven.
Oh, thanks, I'm trying. I'm trying real hard. Oh.
3-1C. Sustaining
Can't use the quick boost the way that I'm used to. Did it again.
We are not too weak to fall.
Bang, 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 bang. Okay, still worked.
submitting. System query.
Confirmed. All Special Forces craft destroyed. We're done here, 621.
But this thing was definitely way harder to fight in
You've
this.
shown me a thing or two.
Well, no problem, Kate. It was nice meeting you.
One new message.
Mm-hmm.
Raven, thanks for the help with the mission.
No worries, Kate. I still don't know who the fuck you are, though. Okay. It's very wild to me that I am being introduced to a character that we just never interacted with in either of the other two run-throughs. There's something about that I find very strange. Okay. So, as I was saying, it feels like in our left hand, we either should be putting in like one of these giant bazookas instead of the explosives case. So like the Dizzy, for example, just something that goes giant boom when I get the stagger on somebody. Alternatively, the other option would be keep keep the explosives case and, like, change a shoulder to something like that. So I could turn this into, like, the earshot, for example. Or, or even make this like one of those swappables, right? In here. Where like I have the case on and on the shoulder I have something I swap into my left hand. In the way that we switch our, like, into the pile bunker with the shotgun on Cudgel. We could, like, swap into this thing, for example. Shoulders have missiles right now. We're all in on missiles. I feel weird not having at least 2 missile things if we're going for the, like, heavy missile build. So I feel a little bit weirder about, like, changing this out that way, but the explosives case, while fun, I don't think is really doing quite what I want out of it. But also, maybe that's just because, like, that specific boss fight is a little weird. But I don't feel like I have something that really capitalizes on getting staggers right now. And maybe that just doesn't matter, right? I also don't really know what the fire... I know there's a, there's a... what is it called? Status effect that I know is being applied with the flamethrower. But I don't actually know what it do. I was kind of hoping it would tell me in here, but it doesn't. Effective range. I wonder if there's a... I also don't know that this makes that much sense. I kind of feel like I'd rather have terminal armor or maybe just pulse protection, honestly. This is cool, but I don't know when I would use it very often in this mech. Let's swap to that. The other thing we could try here, we could try one of these, like, missile launcher hand things. Which might just make more sense for this mech. Like this one, maybe. The damage is pretty similar here, and then the flamethrower just becomes the thing we do when we're close to things. I don't know. We're not going to mess with it yet. We're not going to mess with it yet. But let's buy the other missile launchers that we can. That's an EN shortfall if I do that one, huh? Interesting. Oh, Delivery Boy has some... I guess it's a cluster missile launcher. Does it lock on? It does. We're gonna try something. Let's buy a Delivery Boy. And let's try... I guess I can't afford it. Just buy more missile racks, Neil. Just buy more missile racks. What do we want to buy? We'll buy that one for now. I want to see... Because Delivery Boy also basically does vertical, because, right, it drops it down on them. I want to try the Delivery Boy. Goes from 7210 to 2500 whatevers. We're gonna try some slightly different missiles.